First of all, haircut. Kept my promise. Second of all, seems the bad hair is forever. Welcome back to another Demon Slayer reaction and breakdown, and today we have 3 new characters once again. Those are the high school Zenitsu, Inosuke, and Shinobu. Now, if last week we reacted to those 3 high school characters and went, wow, we really did not see those coming, and now see 3 more at this point, it's kind of like, alright, fine. Because now we know that these characters are not that unique, that their movesets are basically the same, but they all have a brand new ultimate. With that said, let's strap in and react to the trailer. There's still some exciting stuff here. For instance, the weapon choice. I did not know that Zenitsu was gonna get a broom. From the skins, I saw that Inosuke did have 2 bats. That's cool. And I think Shinobu totally makes sense as a rapier character. By the way, I saw your comments last week and you are totally right. This stage is not the old lady stage where they go to heal and rest. This is the Butterfly Mansion, which is actually a stage that I thought was gonna come into the game. It's a stage that is necessary to tell the story, at least like that final arc of the first season. But for some reason, I always picture this stage as the inside part of that house, the dojo, and never the outside. So it totally slipped my mind. You're right, this is the Butterfly Mansion, not the old granny's house. Let's react to some ultimates. Nice. Yes, Science Club. For some reason that makes total sense. What is Inosuke's thing? It's just wrestling? Okay, gonna call it right now. Zenitsu is gonna have 2 different supers. One for male characters and one for female characters. Calling it right now. And I'll explain why in a bit, but first, this video is brought to you by Surfshark. I personally believe that everyone should be using a VPN when they browse the internet, because browsing it without one just doesn't even compare. All the privacy and safety benefits, plus the ability of browsing it as if you're from another country. If you want to watch something that's region locked on Netflix, Crunchyroll, or YouTube, with a VPN that's no longer an issue. In fact, the entire Aniplex channel is blocked outside of Japan, and without a VPN, I wouldn't be able to react to these trailers as soon as they're out. So if you're not browsing with a VPN, I highly recommend it, but here's why I recommend Surfshark specifically. First of all, it's crazy affordable. If you follow the link down below, you'll get an 83% discount plus 3 months for free when you sign up for a 2-year plan. That's less than $3 a month, and you just don't have to worry about a VPN for the next 2 years. Secondly, it works on unlimited devices, so if I have it logged on both of my desktops, on my phone, on my tablet, I never have to worry about logging off so I can use it in another device. It works on all of them simultaneously. And finally, this is my normal internet speed, and this is my speed on Surfshark. And as you can see, there's no significant difference. So if you're not using a VPN yet, I highly recommend Surfshark. Go to surfshark.deal/Globku for an 83% discount plus 3 months for free when you sign up for a 2-year plan. And if you're not happy with the service, you can get your money back within 30 days, so there's no risk to even try it out for yourself. Thank you, Surfshark, for sponsoring this video. Alright, I don't think it makes sense to do a breakdown like we usually do, because as we've said before, these characters' movesets are literally the same as their normal counterparts. They just have a different outfit, so they change visually, but they're actually just the same attacks. The ultimates are what make these characters a bit more unique. Did I know Shinobu was a member of the Science Club? In this spin-off arc, the Hashira are usually represented as the teachers, so I guess she would be a science teacher, and I kind of like that. She fights using poison in the show, so making her the science lady, that's awesome. Inosuke is confusing. I have no idea what he's meant to be, but he's the wrestling guy apparently. And finally, Zenitsu. Now, Zenitsu's ultimate is a direct reference to the end of episode 17. If you haven't watched it yet, after the ending credits of episode 17, you have a little preview of this high school arc. The whole thing is about 20 seconds long, and it's Zenitsu at the school gates judging if everyone's outfit is up to code, which is just an excuse to look at ladies and not have anyone reprimand them. This is also where the Gyu slap comes from. And that's what this ultimate is basically just judging your opponent's outfit. And judging by his reaction, he's reacting like this to Inosuke because he's not a lady, probably. So I bet his reaction will change if he is actually evaluating a female character, though that kind of gets into some gray areas if we start getting some demons down the line. Like, how's he gonna react to the Spider Mother? Yeah, he's probably gonna like it. They made a few choices with these skins that I can kind of appreciate, honestly. Zenitsu with the broom seems like it was a little bit random, but I'm fine with it. I honestly don't know what kind of weapon I would give him in this situation. Shinobu makes total sense as a rapier character, and like I said, Inosuke with 2 baseball bats, perfect. Now, Inosuke in particular, I do not believe, I will double check now, but I don't think he had his face just out there in the Valentine's special. I think he actually had the mask. Yep, confirmed. Inosuke had the mask, but I do think it's a great choice to have him without the mask in game because I think he actually needed a skin without the mask. That's something that fans have been asking for, like, can we play as Inosuke without the mask? Now, if you want to do that, you have to play him in the high school outfit, which may not be exactly what players wanted, but you can do it. And since they're adding so many high school characters from this spin-off arc, I wonder if there are more. And if there are, I would say Rengoku has a pretty big presence. There are several shots where they show a bunch of characters, but those characters don't have a big presence in the spin-off arc, like they just don't do much story-wise. There are two characters, however, that I think are pretty significant and haven't been announced yet, and those are Rengoku and also a character from the second season. I think saying his name is fine, is the Sound Hashira, Tengen Uzui. Now, if Uzui is playable in the base game, then he could also get an high school outfit. Otherwise, I don't think he's gonna get an high school outfit. Like, it doesn't make sense. You get high school Uzui, but you don't get default Uzui, and that's kind of lame. And that said, I've said it multiple times, Season 2 is very much a possibility for this game. It could be even bigger than we first anticipated. And that's mostly because of the timing of the release. The Demon Slayer anime is returning later this year, and this game still doesn't have a release date, but it's coming out later this year, which leaves it kind of up in the air of how much is it going to cover, how many characters are going to be in it. I think it's safe to assume Season 1 and the Mugen Train movie are going to be in there. As far as Season 2 goes, I'm still not sure. And yeah, I wish I had more updates to give you guys today because E3 is currently happening, but I don't think Demon Slayer is going to be in it. So the official announcement for the West still hasn't happened. The official release date still hasn't happened. And even though E3 is still ongoing, I don't think the panels that are coming up are going to have Sega or Demon Slayer in it anyway. We had the Future Game Show opening. That was a good chance for Demon Slayer. We had the Microsoft show. That was also a very good chance. And after those two were gone, I was even praying that it would just show up on the PC gaming show, which never has anything. But Sega was going to be in there, and there were, but no announcements. Well, there's still Bandai Namco tomorrow, and I know what you're thinking. This is not a Bandai Namco game. This is Sega publishing. Look, we don't know that. There have been cases where different publishers publish the game in different regions. I mean, Guilty Gear Strive is the most recent example. Arc System Works published that game in Japan and North America, but Bandai Namco published it in Europe. These kinds of deals do happen. I do think it would be a bit weird for Sega not to publish this game in the West since they are publishing it in Asia. Nevertheless, we'll stay tuned. I'm sure the Bandai Namco show is gonna have something for us to cover, so I'll see you guys back here tomorrow. And if there's no Demon Slayer, on July 3rd there is something called the Aniplex Festival, and apparently it will have the first preview of Story Mode. So even if nothing happens at E3, we just have to wait 2 weeks to get something juicy. Anyway, that's the video for today. Guys, who do you think is the next character? Let me know in the comments down below. Is it finally a demon? I wonder. And don't forget to check out today's sponsor, Surfshark. Follow that link down below for that massive discount when you sign up for a 2-year plan. And as always, thank you very much for watching. My name is Globku, and I'll see you next time. Bye.